Hello, I will go over quiz 6, which is our last quiz for quadratic functions. And this is application word problem. So in quiz 6, the height and feet of a ball is thrown by a child, which is y equals negative 1/2, negative 1/12 x squared plus 12x plus 4, where x is the horizontal distance in feet and from the point on which the ball is thrown. So first step when I'm doing this word problem, I got to figure out, I'm going to label my x and y x. What do you think our x values are and what is our y value? So they said on the x value, they said that x is the horizontal distance. So that means, yeah, x is the horizontal distance in feet. Okay, and then y is going to be the height of the ball. It's also in feet as well. So if you want to kind of see, if you, because this is it's gonna, if you're going to graph this, it's gonna be an upside down parabola, right? This is on the x, it's horizontal distance. And then y is height of ball in feet. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this. It's an upside down parabola, right? This is the highest point, which will be your vertex. So let's look at question 1. It says, how high is the ball when it leaves a child's hand? So how high is the ball when it leaves a child's hand? So is this related to vertex? No. By the way, it doesn't start at 0, 0. It starts, I don't know, something like here. Because the child is not 0 feet, right? So yeah, this child is this certain height. So it's, yeah. So is this going to be related to the vertex, the x-intercept, or the y-intercept? That's basically what they're asking for. How high is the ball when it leaves the child? I think it's going to be related to the y-intercept. And they're literally asking you, what is the y-intercept? So how do you find the y-intercept? You simply plug in 0 into the function. So you're going to plug in 0 into the function, which is negative 1/2, negative 1/12, 0 square plus 2 times 0 plus 4, right? And which is going to be 4. So when you first start, uh, this person's like 4 feet. So it's going to be how high is the ball when it leaves the child's hand? It's the starting position, which is 4 feet, which is pretty much the child's height. Okay. Number 2 says, what is the maximum height of the ball? So is this going to be, so the keyword is maximum. So that's a big clue that it is related to the vertex. But you got to ask yourself, is it the x value of the vertex or the y value of the vertex? So what is what is the maximum height of the ball? So they're not asking for the maximum horizontal distance. They're actually asking for the maximum height of the ball. So it's pretty much they're asking y value of the vertex. So let's find that. So in order to find the y value of the vertex, you got to first find the x value of the vertex. So how will I do this? Since it is not in vertex form, I do have to use the formula x equals opposite b over 2a. And we got to first figure out our a, b, and c. So our a value is negative 1/12. My b value is 2. And my c value is 4. Okay. So x equals opposite of b over 2a. So that's negative 2 over 2 times a, which is negative 1/12. Which is going to be, so that's like saying negative 2 divided by -2/12, which simplifies as -2/12 can be simplified as -1/6, which if you want, you can rewrite this as -2 divided by -1/6 and cross multiply. So that would be -12 over -1, which is 12. Okay, so but that's not our answer. That's the x value of the vertex. We got to find the y value of the vertex. So you simply plug in 12 into your original function, right? So it's going to be y of 12, which is -1/12, and then just replace x with 12, right? Put it all together. What do you get? You get -144/12, which is no, that's not right. I think it's 16. So yeah, because 12 square is 144 times by -112. That's -144/12 plus 2 times 12 is 24 plus 4, so that gives you 16. Good. So you could say if you want to write it as a complete sentence, it would be maximum height of the ball is 16 feet. Okay. Number 3, how far from the child does the ball strike the ground? So what are they really asking? Are they asking for y-intercept, anything related to the vertex, or the x-intercept? So it says how far. So that's a horizontal distance. So that is related to your x-axis. And so I believe it's going to be it's going to be your x-intercept. So how do you find the x-intercept? You simply plug in 0 for y. So it's 0 equals to -1/12 x squared plus 2x plus 4. If you want, you can get rid of the fraction by multiplying everything by 12 first. So the left side, it would be 0. This would be -x squared plus 24x plus 48. Then what you could do is, 24x. Then you could divide everything by -1. So that gives you 0 equals to x squared minus 24x minus 48. And then believe it or not, we can't factor this using simple factoring. So you're going to use quadratic formula. So your A is 1, B is -24, and C is -48. I'm going to save you guys time. When I put in the quadratic formula, I get two values, -1.856, and the other one is 25.856. So you could exclude -1.8 because you can't have a negative horizontal distance. It just wouldn't make sense because we start at 0. So our only proper answer is 25.856. So you could say your final answer would be 25.856 feet. Okay. And yeah, that wraps it up for this quiz. And this is the last and final quiz for quadratics.